Hello, it's Nikki Kenwood from Colon to Cosmos. Welcome back. I'm sorry there's been a little bit of gap in my videos, but I've actually had the rather unpleasant experience of COVID-19 and I'm now in my 5th week of recovery. So I thought it made absolute sense to share with you a little bit of information about our immune systems and how we can work with it ourselves, either to help us not catch it, things I did during the worst part of my illness to help myself, and what I'm still doing now to support my recovery. So that's what today's video will be about, with meditation to help you. And the next video is going to be all about COVID-19 and the recovery process with a meditation to support that. So that's what we're going to do. So our immune system, 80% of it is in our gut. You all know that I'm obsessed with the gut by now. And it's really where we receive the outside world coming in, where we respond to our lives on a moment by moment basis, whether it's food we've just eaten or an experience we've just had or an emotion that we have just experienced. Here is where we can feel it quite intensely. And of course the biggest impact on our gut is always any kind of stress or anxiety, and therefore on our immune system, most of which is here. Now the other part of the immune system we're going to look at in connection with the gut is the thymus. So your thymus is a lemon-sized and shaped organ on the breastbone in front of the heart. This is a very important part of your immune system. It's almost like a big filing system of all the bugs or viruses we have ever had, where there's a memory of it, where our body will go and look something up and find the appropriate armory of antibodies to help us get better. Of course, with COVID-19, none of us have had this before, so our immune system had nothing in its filing system and has had to make it all up from scratch, which is why it uses so many resources and is quite difficult for some people to fight off. So the thymus makes lots of little baby T cells, thymus cells, which are a big part of our immune system. It trains them here. It trains them to recognize what is part of us and what is not part of us. Once these little baby cells are trained, it packs them off down to the gut, where they've become fully mature and a big part of the immune system in the gut. Now, interestingly, just recently, researchers have discovered fully formed mature T cells have come back up to the thymus, and they're operating there as well, maybe taking information there to be used in the future. So you can see we have a massive connection between this little lemon-shaped organ here in front of our heart and this whole area here, the gut, the small intestine, the large intestine, stomach, this whole digestive system. Big, big connection. So today we are going to do a meditation to support the immune system in both these areas. So what I'd like you to do is find any comfortable position. So you could be cross-legged like me. If that's not comfortable for you, you can have your legs out straight. You can have one leg bent, one leg straight. Maybe you want to find somewhere you can sit with your back up against a wall for support, or you very happily could do this lying down. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you just give yourself a few minutes to do it. So we're going to start, get yourself comfortable, and then we're going to start with a hand on the gut. So any part of the abdomen that feels right. And we're going to just begin to soften and listen into the gut. So you may, if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes to go inside. If closing your eyes is not a comfortable experience for you, maybe just cast them downwards so you have less visual noise to distract you from listening to your body. So here I am with a hand on my gut. And first of all, I'm just going to scan through my body and see where I feel tension, maybe my shoulders. Maybe the back of my neck could be more relaxed and longer. Maybe yours could too. Maybe the eyes could relax in their sockets a little more. The perhaps your jaw could soften. And just take a moment to notice your breath coming into your body. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. And don't worry if during this meditation thoughts and distractions come into your awareness. That's completely normal. Just notice them and come back to the breath. And now perhaps taking your awareness to where your hand is on your gut. Just think of softening your hand, warm and soft, blending with the body where it's touching. Imagine your hand is listening to everything that's going on underneath. Imagine your hand can notice where there is tension, where there's relaxation. Your hand can maybe begin to have a sense of all the incredible activity going on with all the cells, the immune system there, receiving our experience and our food. Deciding what to let in and what to keep out. And our goal here is to offer support, not to change or analyse, but just to say, I'm listening, I'm here, I'm connected. And if you want to, you could even ask the gut to show you something it might like or need. Sometimes when I do this, a colour will pop into my mind, or a food group, or a emotion. Just notice that. Listen. And then when you're ready, and there's no rush at all, let's take our other hand and place it where the thymus would be in front of our heart. And taking our attention to that second hand, imagining the hand can be warm and soft and really blending with that part of our immune system, blending with our thymus. Listening without judgment, without analysis, just listening, supporting by being there, by connecting in. And again, notice if anything pops into your awareness. If it's a colour, you could imagine flooding the thymus with that colour. And now, when you're ready and there's no rush, let's just imagine that connection between our two hands, between our thymus and the gut. Feeling into the body, that big connection between those two parts of us as they work together to keep us safe. And you may notice some changes. I can feel some warmth, some activity now as I feel into that connection. I'm here with my intention to support it, to listen, to connect in, to be fully in my body. To become my own resource. And obviously, if you do this on your own, you can spend as long as you like here. I've spent lots of time doing this during my illness and since, and found it really helpful. So for now, just very, very gently disengaging from that system with your hands. Take a few deep breaths. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes, knowing that you've given your immune system lots of support. I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks to do COVID-19 and support during recovery. Goodbye.